What are we all doing? Let me just take my helmet off.
That was a bit different for you, weren't it? You don't normally see that sort of content. That's on my bike channel, so if you want that sort of stuff, then head over there. But right now, we're going to take some pictures of this lovely bike in this lovely location, and obviously I'm going to address the title, which is framing your shot, but we'll get into that once I've set up the cameras. I actually do want to frame the bike up exactly where you are, so let me just move you out of the way. Get out of my way, guys. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know that this is the spot.
Spot, man. This is the spot. This is the spot.
This is Arthur's dream location
for the car photography event. This is where we're hosting it at Gasoline and Juice over there. If you can see it down there, that's where we're hosting it. And we've got this whole entire place to take cars to. It is perfect. Yeah, framing up, what am I banging on about? Basically, it's so easy to just put a car in a really nice location and just ruin the framing by putting the camera in the wrong angle. So right now, this is a nice frame because I'm in the bottom left, there's the track in the middle, and then there's a big building filling up the top right. You kind of want to use the rule of thirds, basically. You always want to have something in each section covering up one part of the photo. So if I take this camera off of the tripod, we can use that framing that I was just talking in. Obviously put the correct lens on, which is, for me, the 16-28. We're going to go super wide, switch this into manual flexi spot so you can actually change the focus area. Bottom left, bottom right, building, track, road. There's no dead space and there's no areas that I've got two of the same thing in, because I could do this. So it's bike in the middle and building in the middle and building across the whole right and the left. It just all looks the same. Whereas if I just simply move off to this side, well, now we've got the bike in the middle, we've got the building on the left, and then we've got some boring trees and stuff on the right, but at least it's different in each quarter of the photo. That's why I have the grid lines, if you can see. I have the grid lines on my camera. You see those boxes? You can put them on and it will help you frame up, because then you try and get something in each one of those boxes. So that was the first frame. Obviously you want to switch up your frames, because if you just keep shooting in the same place, it gets boring. So now we're going to move it down here, which gives us more opportunities for some new framings that we can use. Sorry it's so windy today as well. There is someone in this building today, so we'll see if we get kicked out or not. All right, mate. I think I've seen your stuff on Instagram. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you, mate. Yeah, I swear I saw your stuff. You take pictures here of all the vans and stuff you do work on. Yeah. Yo. That's crazy. It's nice to meet you, mate. I'll let you get on, and I'll probably see you on the 20th.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely, mate. It's gonna be sick. See you later. Still got the lens cap on. Rookie move. So again, with this one, we can just go dead center. There's not much to this, but again, you could easily do this. So I'm about to show you. You could do this. That's not what we want. If you're gonna go dead center, at least make sure everything's symmetrical. So what we're gonna do is use the boxes again. We've got the bike in the middle, the floor at the bottom, building on the left, grass on the right, trees and sky above. Same if you went all the way to the floor. You could easily do this, which is wrong. You want to put the bike in the middle so it's framed up perfectly. Right, so this is one of my favorite type of framings, these flat on shots. I don't do these enough for cars, but for the bike, obviously I need to flip this around because the kickstands needs to be facing the other way. But these flat shots are perfect to just show the actual lines of the cars. Does the job. These? Yeah, I think they've got a shop over there. Yeah, they're nice. Yeah, now because the kickstand's on the left, the bike leans to the left, so the best body lines is obviously leaning that way. Oh, that was cool though. I just met that guy. He follows me. He works. I've seen his stuff before. He takes pictures for the custom vans, like camper van things that they convert into like beds on the top. He works over there. He said he's going to come to the event, so make sure you're there, guys. 20th of April. It's going to be a big old car photography event in this location. With these ones, because it's quite flat on, you can now get away with doing a double top frame. So let me just show you. So you see how the top two boxes are now full with the door. That's not as bad when you're on these flat shots because it shows like a bit of perspective against the wall. So I do these, but again, I will still do an actual flat one. So the bike's in the middle of the boxes, and then I'll just make sure I zoom out to get the actual rest of the frame in. But as you can see, it's not as good with this one. So it is dependent on your location. So I will just move that up a little bit again. Let's go around the other side because there's some really nice pictures we can get around there. Firstly, I'm going to do the corner shot because I think that's going to be easier. So I'm going to get myself a spot to sit. That'll do. cool. That actually works really well, I think. Let's do a flat version. Let's bring this back. Look at it. Jesus Christ, man. This wind is just a joke. Last thing I want to do is just to get a couple of pictures of me on the bike on my own, like sitting on it. It might just be cool to have a subject actually on the bike, so I might just use that same framing of that diagonal one. I'll get on it. Job done. We'll blast home at the speed limit and we'll go check these photos out. Obviously you've already seen them, but we'll check the edits out and I'll talk through some stuff. Right, that's enough of that. Right, so let's quickly have a look at these photos. I do need to be quiet because it's really late here right now, but here's the raw image of one of them. I just want to show you how I got there to the actual edit. Don't get me wrong, some of them were really saturated, but you get the gist of what we were doing. So I used my new V2 pack, and there is a preset in the creative section because this preset pack is in 5 different categories, and you can buy each individual category separately, or you can buy the whole pack. I'll leave it linked below. But this is from the creative section. This one's called Wars. This is a World War II preset that I made to give you that sort of World War II vibe. All I did was bring up the exposure for the bike, highlights all the way down, bosh, shadows up slightly, and then I just exposed for the bike. And then I came down to the camera calibration, grabbed the blue, pulled that all the way over to give it that more pinky, orangey vibe. That's why you saw those orangey bricks. And then all I did was grab a linear gradient, pulled it over here, minus the subject, pull the exposure down to give a bit of shadow, linear gradient, other side, add the haze in, job done. That's literally what I did to every single one of these photos. Obviously these are all the raw images because I reset them all, but you get the gist. I did that to get that sort of look. So the before and after, that's the before, bit orangey, that's the after with the nice preset. All those are linked below. But just before we end the video, this is really cool, look at this. Obviously this is the picture, this is what it looks like, but I went ahead and put it into Photoshop AI, and look what I did. Look at that. That is sick. I basically just selected this side and put old building, and then I just filled this bit. Don't get me wrong, it's not the sharpest thing in the world, but that's pretty cool. From a zoomed out perspective, that's pretty sick. A nice alleyway. I wish it looked like that anyway, but it didn't. But that just shows you that AI can enhance your photo even more. But hopefully that video helps. You can see right there we're using that cool framing, bottom left, wall here, and then an alleyway here on the left. Just keep framing in your mind next time you're on your photo shoot. Don't always put it in the center, and make sure you've got something in each box to get a nice well-rounded photo. Try this example that I'm showing you right here. Right, so that's all from me. I need to go to bed, so I'm ending the video. Thanks for subscribing. Leave me a little like and maybe even subscribe if you're new. It would help me out a lot. We're trying to get this channel monetized. We are so close. So yeah, I'll see you later.